Welcome to Painful But Possible, where we face our pain, honor our love, and remember that healing is possible. Tonight, I want to unpack a single sentence that matters for parents, coaches, managers, and anyone who is in a leading position. Discipline without information, instruction, and resources is just control, anger, and avoiding the truth while projecting expectations. I'm going to say that again. Discipline without information, instruction, and resources is just control, anger, and avoiding truth while projecting expectations. I'll define the terms, show the mechanics, and give three practical steps you can use immediately to make discipline actually teach. Discipline is not the same as control. And when we remove information, instruction, and resources from discipline, we turn learning into punishment. I want to start by separating two ideas people often confuse: discipline and control. Discipline is a structure for learning and growth. Control is an attempt to force outcomes without changing capability. When you demand behavior without explaining the why, showing the how, or giving the tools, you create a gap between expectation and ability. That gap produces confusion, then frustration, and then attempts to control. This is how it plays out: missing information. People don't know the standard or the reason behind it. Without context, the rules feel arbitrary. Missing instruction. People aren't taught the skills to meet the standard. Then punishment replaces coaching. And missing resources. Even with the knowledge and instruction, people need time and tools or support to change. Without them, expectations are impossible. When those three are absent, the person enforcing discipline experiences unmet expectations. Then they move from disappointment to a need for control. That need often looks like anger, micromanagement, or public shaming. The real problem is the lack of preparation, but it gets buried. Come in a little closer. We're going to use two concrete examples: a classroom and a workplace. In the classroom, a teacher punishes late homework without explaining time management strategies or offering extensions when students have legitimate conflicts. In the workplace, a manager recommends missed deadlines without clarifying priorities or reallocating resources. In both cases, the outcome is the same: resentment, reduced trust, and poorer performance. Here are three practical steps we can do to change that and give discipline teaching, not punishing. Number one, communicate the standard and the why. Before enforcing, explain the purpose and the expected outcomes. Teach the skill. Break the expectation into teachable steps and model them. Provide resources and a plan. Offer time, tools, or a path to practice. If someone still falls after these supports, discipline becomes corrective rather than punitive. If you lead, audit one expectation this week. Did you give information, instruction, and resources before enforcing it? Try the 3-step approach and notice the difference. Which expectation will you audit first?